a Saturday morning is the best idea. I was so well balanced. Not something that I say very often. Yeah, it was brilliant. I was good. I did my best. It was lovely to see my friend Alex. What are you doing, Tatty?
Building a wall.
Why are you so cute?
Don't.
Just born like it. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's David Attenborough. I was about to tuck into my orange juice and I noticed it was out of date, but I was actually considering drinking it anyway.
There's actually my orange juice, but you got it for me.
I was about to drink Adrian's orange juice, and then he actually arrived back home from walking the baby, taking the baby for a walk rather, and I told him my plight, and now he's squeezing me fresh orange juice from some oranges that he happened to have just bought.
For himself.
This just gets better. And I am the love heart in the eyes emoji for you.
I see.
Mm-hmm. You are the best.
I need an orange now. Orange with my
Sorry.
please.
That's lovely. That's very nice.
Very fresh.
You could start your own orange juice making business.
I would have to charge you a lot for that juice. That's like £1.50 worth of oranges.
That's lovely. I really fancied orange juice. I need your opinion, so I'm going to do something. I've been thinking about it.
Don't do it.
So you see that vase over there with the dried flowers in?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to swap it and I need you to tell me which one you prefer, okay?
Okay.
Right, so this is the other jug. Ah, this one's a bit higher as well. I think that it might look a bit better.
That looks a lot better.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I totally forgot about it. And then saw it in the cupboard. Let's have a look. What do we think? Hey, that does look nice. Let me know what you think, guys, but I think that's a winner. It's a perfect fit. Now I'll need to find a new home for this one. We going out for breakfast?
Dad.
Yeah, and Dad.
Mommy. Oh, mommy. Ew.
Aww. Aw, Tat, this So cute. With this like his old one and stuff. He got some new trousers. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, what a week. I am so tired. I feel a bit fed up saying that actually. You must be fed up with hearing it. The week has flown by and it's Saturday again. We have had a house full of people today. They've all just gone home. I had over my younger siblings because it's my brother's birthday this week, and we surprised him with some cake and a breakfast. Say a breakfast brunch with a brunch and cake and balloons and things, and he was delighted. We had a bit of a debate over whether he was 32 or 33. I was convinced he was 33 because I think there's 10 years between us, so I thought, I think I'm gonna be 43 this year, so he must be 33, but apparently he was 32. Anyway, I travelled loads for work this week and it was really good, but I did a couple of days back to back. I went south one day and north the next day, so by Thursday I was absolutely wrecked. You will note from me sitting here, and it's the weekend, that we are not in Poland for the family wedding. The passport came today. We would have needed to leave yesterday, yeah, Friday. So it's been a bit of a sad couple of days when we've realised. We were quite hopeful right up till late Thursday, but then we had a note from the passport office saying they were about to dispatch it, and we knew our luck had run out. So yeah, the man cup's pretty sad, and we're disappointed that we didn't get to go. So we made the plans for today and we had some family round instead, which was nice. But yeah, we ended up having Friday off because we should have been on our way to Poland. So we spent the day together, which was lovely.
And you come back when you go to Berlin. Oh, see what you do. Yeah. Anyway, we got to this
It's new car day, surprisingly to everyone, for the man cub. But it's not just any car, it's the car of his dreams. You're about to meet one of your dreams. How do you feel?
Excited.
Excited. What he said the first time was he needed a wee. It's your first drive in your dream car.
It is.
How's it going?
Right.
we've not even pulled off yet. I'm just joking.
Still on the mirrors. God, it's so much smoother.
Oh.
Very smooth. Very.
Week. I had a couple of things I wanted to show you. I've been waiting for it to arrive and I'm beyond delighted. I love it, it's amazing, and I can't believe I even found it. So it's a Vinted find. It is a vintage Ralph Lauren blazer. It's tweed, it's real tweed, fully lined with like a velour collar. It's exactly what I was looking for. I've been looking for about 6 months. I've been saving them all over the app. And then finally, this one was perfect. It's oversized. I wore it to work one day this week and it was so comfy. And it was quite cold in the morning. It did heat up later and it was just fine for both. So I was absolutely over the moon with it. So I think I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this autumn rather, not August. It's actually the last day of August today. It's the 30th of August, 31st, something like that. That's better. I can't be just talking, you're just looking at my neck. Nearly said chin. I am still ever so slightly obsessed with my skin and trying to improve my skin, and this week every time I've looked in the mirror I've felt really critical. So I'm thinking about, I didn't see any lasting major improvements from the treatment that I had, so I'm thinking it was micro needling. But I have read that you should have several, so I'm thinking about booking a course. I've seen at another salon in Stamford, I think, a course of 3 for a really decent price, so I think I'm going to give that a go and maybe go for another acid peel. For a few days I feel like I felt a bit more plump, but I think, yeah, probably one isn't enough. It does say that you should have several, but then I saw a course that was a good price, so I thought, okay, I can afford several if there's somebody's actually selling a course. Otherwise it's like a few hundred quid each, maybe like 250 quid, which is a lot. I'd like nice skin, but I don't have 250 quid that I want to spend. Anyway, something else that I did spend on was these lovely trainers. I've been bursting to show you them all week. So cute. I saw a lady on the train one day wearing them. I looked them up immediately. So absolutely gorgeously cute. I need to buy some more suede spray to make sure that I keep them in decent condition, because I used my last spray. I actually wore them to work with the blazer, not with these jeans, not with my mum jeans. I'm really struggling at the moment with like jeans again for what suits me, because I like straight leg jeans on other people. They look lovely, and I bought some and they didn't look the same on me, and I've realised it's because I look at things, they look nice, I order them, and then I'm not the same body shape as the model, which is fine, but it means that I specifically need to find jeans for somebody that's a pear shape. I think I'm going to try different shops straight jeans, because the ones I had were River Island. They used to fit me, River Island jeans used to fit me really well years ago, but not so much now. So I'm going to try H&M. I think I would never have bought jeans from H&M, but I have that lovely beige pair that I got from Vinted a couple of weeks ago, and they are loose. They are straight down like they're supposed to be. They don't cling to my hips and my thighs. So I think I'm just going to try by buying a used pair on Vinted that are pretty cheap, and then if they're not excellent it won't be too much of a problem, but if they are excellent that will be great. Anyway, I'm gonna just sign off here and go back downstairs to the boy, because he's just woken up from a nap and he's eating his little lunch with his daddy, but I don't want to miss any more time with him today. But we have all of tomorrow as well. What I did do actually, when he fell asleep and my siblings had gone, I was calling them the kids, when the kids had gone, they're not my kids, I dashed to the Brewers Paint Centre in town, because that's my local like DIY store, and I got some paint samples for the hallway. We've put up the new like boot room thing that we got. Looks lovely. The man cub needs to fit it to the wall, and the idea was to paint it green. I've got this inspo picture, look here, from Instagram, and I went to get that colour, but when I looked at that colour it was very dark, so I bought 2 others instead. So I've just put them on the wall to let them dry, and we'll see if either of those are suitable. They look good, and the paint brand, Little Green Paint Company, ironic because I bought green. I had an excellent time in the shop, it was brilliant. I was looking at all these paints, and then I saw all the wallpaper, and I was flicking through all the wallpapers. I had the time of my life. I used to love wallpaper, so yeah, I had a lovely half an hour by myself. Here are the colours. This one is olive, and I think this is called Jewel Beetle. So we'll see how they dry, put another coat on, and see what we think later. Here's the unit, does need tidying up and fixing to the wall, and we just need to get some other coat hooks, because this one is really for show, you know. So plenty to do here. The man cub is going to price up their panelling, and then we'll hopefully go ahead. Good morning, it's Sunday morning, and quite frankly I have felt rather housebound the last few days. We've been in most of the weekend and I had a lovely time, but I'm like a little dog. I need fresh air and walking, but in this case I need breakfast out and bulbs. So I've just gotten dressed, feeling a lot better for having put some nice fresh clothes on and done my face. I have been baby managing, and so I didn't get to wash my hair last night, which distressed me more than it should, if I'm honest. So I haven't got clean hair, but I have put a little cute bobble in. I don't know if you can see that, but I thought I've been trialing this ponytail a bit and it just makes me feel a bit better about the fact that my hair needs washing. So I've done that. I can't tell what the weather is. It looks quite warm, but also there's a wind apparently. I was going to put a cap on, but I just couldn't think of how that would go in an outfit. So here I am, capless, and ready to go. So we're going to go to my favourite garden centre. We're going to Rutland Nursery, and I'm hoping to go into the bulb festival and get some new bulbs for our garden, because there won't be a single bulb in that garden. So yeah, off we go. The man cub is a good man, bless him. Well, that was lovely. Feels like absolutely ages since we've been there, and it was my favourite place in the world. I did laugh when I thought we lived so near that I could drive there in 4 minutes, and I used to go 2 or 3 times a week. That's obsession for you, Tat.
What is?
The garden centre. I used to go 3 or 4 times a week. I don't know if you knew that. Sometimes I'd go there on my lunch break.
No comment.
Just to urgently buy some plants. So we've got in just at the right time because the heavens have opened and it started to rain, but I don't mind one bit. I had a lovely time. It was good to get out. It was very busy at the garden centre. Oh, you're eating pretend toast. That's lovely. We bought him a little wooden kitchen set. I do like him to have little kitchen and food items, probably because I'm obsessed with food. So we got him that, and I got some bulbs, which actually I was going to go and look at my seeds and bulbs and think about popping some in the ground this afternoon, but it's clearly not the weather for it. So I'm probably going to have this coffee. I'm really hoping that the man cub will measure up our hallway and stairs for the new panelling. We've both had a look at the paint colours today, how they look with 2 coats. They're very dark. Let's put a light on. You finished? Thank you. They're very dark, but Mancub says that he likes them, so this is what we've got. So that is Olive by the Little Green Paint Company, and that is Jewel Beetle. And the Mancub says that he likes Olive. So it looks like we'll be going really dark. So I'm just going to measure up and see. What are you eating? What was that? Show Mummy. Thank you. Oh, it's ice. That's okay. It fell off your lolly. Oh. Going to measure up, see how much it is, and if he needs to order it for delivery or if we'll go to the shop. And then I just need him to find a date, a free date in his calendar to actually fit it, because he's booked until next year. I'm making goulash today, so I'm going to prepare that and put it on, I think, so that it can sit in the pot on the stove for a few hours and cook nicely. But first thing I'm going to do, I think, is get changed into something more comfy. But I did really enjoy myself dressed like this today. The Mancub said, you look like you should be sitting in a manor house, not in a new bed gaff. I said, oh, thanks, I'm taking that as a compliment. Right, can you stir? Can you stir? It's not time for the beef yet. Can you stir this one? Right, should we put some garlic in? Ready? Oh. Wow. Stir, stir. Don't touch the pan. There you go. You want to stir, stir, stir? Don't touch the pan. You've been very good. Can you stir it? Ready? Stir. Stir. You want your little spoon? It's a bit hot. Use the big spoon. That's hot, sweetheart. Careful. Can you use the big spoon? It's not time for the meat yet, Bubby. Well, I'm pleased to have finally eaten, and I'm really pleased to report that the Mancub went to the shop and came back with a sticky toffee pudding and custard. It's not gone unnoticed that I feel very hard done by this weekend, and so he's also bought me some flowers. They're from Sainsbury's, but they're just a really nice arrangement. They've got some really gorgeous bits in, and the roses are massive. They're beautiful. Well done, Mancub. He's a good man. Good morning. This morning has been chaotic to say the least. It's a new day and the start of a new week, and I've come into it with my best intentions, but my God was I tested first thing. Henry is at this stage where he's touching everything and he's pulling it out. If he can reach it, he will pull it down off the shelves and the sides. If he can't reach it, he'll climb to get it, and then sometimes he's left hanging. Like, you've got to be with him or watching him all the time. This morning I was just trying to look half decent for work, and he took a liking to this unit behind me, pulled on the drawer to see what it did, pulled it with such force that everything came over. In fact, I didn't put it back properly. I grabbed it because I was here and tried to stop the vase falling on him, because that would have been terrible, and it didn't. It just tipped enough that all the water came pouring out. My beautiful beloved fig leaf diffuser went all over the carpet, so the carpet was covered in oil and water, and I'm like, no, and he's gone, but it was the pretend one, it wasn't the real one. They do that a lot, toddlers, and I was like, it's okay, don't worry. And I cleaned it up, and I was like, oh my God. It's one of my small pleasures in life, is walking into this room and it's like my tidy, safe space, and it smells beautifully of that fig diffuser. It's just the best one I've ever had. It smells absolutely beautiful. It's my favourite. So the thought of the whole jar being emptied was a little bit traumatic for me. Anyway, the other thing that I'm thinking about this week is I'm trying to be really intentional with my time and my diet and my exercise, because I felt quite fed up at points over the weekend. I didn't book a yoga class because we were due to travel, but we didn't. So I ended up doing very little exercise, and I really do need to exercise to feel decent. So I'm going to try to do 2 slots of yoga at home in the week on my lunch break, and I'm going to attempt to eat better. I've already done our meal plan for the evenings, which I always do. And I've done some nice tasty things this week, so I think we're going to have a rice bowl tonight with chicken and bits of salad and sauce, and I got some edamame beans because I went to Waitrose this morning, which is actually, if you're thinking of starting a new life, Waitrose is the place, because it's very inspiring. I just need to get a couple of other meat bits from the supermarket. I will go to Aldi because I refuse to pay double in Waitrose, but I did get some lovely stuff for katsu curry in Waitrose, and also for a bowl of ramen, which is one of the meals. I've laid out my lunches as well, and that includes some avocado, fish, couscous, which I do eat often, jacket potato, and this morning, I don't know if this is an English thing actually, but I've made myself egg and soldiers. I'm just quickly eating it before I start work, because I thought at least that will fill me up, because part of this week's regime, I've got to cut out sugar. I've got to. It has become ridiculous. Case in point, last night when I ate half a sticky toffee pudding with half a pot of vanilla custard, it was good, but it was very bad sugar levels, very bad. So I'm going to set out my guidelines now, because I'm going to write it, because I feel like if you've written it, you've committed to it.